All right, we're back. We are back. We're jump right into this. Um, so regardless if people are here or not, doesn't matter. But if you are, cool. Oh man, we're just listening to the far out. The lights are crazy in that arena. I'm gonna say that Wilder just doesn't look right in this fight. Like when they're announcing his name, genuinely. Like I remember he was rubbing. Like I've watched it back several times, but I gotta watch this again and actually commentate. They're just announcing his name, but he looks so big. His back is just massive here. I've not seen him this big since like 2016. You see Jay Diaz, Mike Breland. So this rubbing of the eyes, I do not like. It looks like something's bothering him. By the way, he's doing it with the glove, like, and keeps opening his mouth and trying to stretch his jaw and prepare himself. Like, I don't know. It doesn't look right. It looks clammy. It looks far too sweaty. Even this looks a bit. His eyes, I can see it in his eyes. I don't know, man. He was looking up the whole time as well. I don't know if that meant anything, but it just didn't look right. We got Fury the dickhead standing like this. Man, see, he's such a big dude. He's like, I think he's the biggest heavyweight right now in terms of reach, size, and weight. You know, he's just shadow boxing here a bit. It's easier, man. It's easier being this tall. You don't have to use as much energy. He looks just massive here, honestly. He just looks huge. I do think, though, that some of the attributes he has over Wilder, he does not have over Joshua. Because I think Joshua beats Fury. I really do. I think Joshua's much better. But overall, as a fighter, I think he does not have as good head movement. But I think Joshua beats him. This stare down is really something. Look, Wilder touching his mouth, touching his eyes again. Something's in there. Something is bothering him there. And Wilder's like trying to stare him down here, but he's like almost finding it difficult. It's not like his other stare downs. They're so big, these two. It's ridiculous. Look, here's Wilder with the jaw thing again. I don't get it, man. Something wrong? You notice in Wilder's fights, he's always touching gloves first. Like he'll always pull them out first. But yeah, I'm gonna give my best commentary I can. There's Jay saying jab, a hug from Wilder and Breland. It didn't look right, man. He didn't look energetic. He didn't look ready for it. I remember Fury's just like in the zone. He's focused. Yeah, that big gasp of breath from Wilder, breathing in. It looks weird, man. He looks slow in this fight as well. Fury just ran towards the center, and Wilder's double jabbing now. Good double jab from Wilder. Good body jab from Wilder. Wilder on the back foot immediately. I don't like this leaning back. Good jab to the body by Fury, and Wilder returns with his own. Double jab by Wilder. Again, I'm not saying all this is landing, but all the body jabs for sure are from Wilder because he throws that shot really well. Little feint from Wilder, and Fury gives one back. Another body jab from Wilder. Fury tried to counter. Good hook. Right hand misses though. Good jabs from both. Fury cutting off the ring. Boom! He got hit with that right hand. Jab to the body. He's trying to set it up, but he can't because freaking Fury defensively is just too good there. He's good at getting away from that right hand. But Wilder's just not taking center. He blocks that right hand. He's outboxing Fury so far. He's just out-jabbing him. Wilder's not even where he wants to be. He doesn't want to be on the back foot. That's not his thing, really. That's not his game. Another jab to the body by Wilder. Oh, that's where see, boom, good right hand from Fury. And a left, and that right hand was blocked. Wilder tries to counter with the left there. Wilder took that well, though, you know. Good jab to the body. Sort of landed by Fury. Wilder did a good job stepping off, trying to put that jab out there. Good jab by Fury. That was a nice jab. Wilder throws his, misses. Wilder's trying to get timing, and he's trying to position himself. But, you know, he's not getting off. Good jab again by Fury to the body. Wilder's not someone that's going to, you know, go fleet-footed around the ring. Good jab by Wilder. We got over 40 seconds left in the first round. And Fury is just cutting this ring off. I mean, he's given nothing to Wilder, really, apart from the right hands in terms of ring generalship. But, yeah, I mean, Fury isn't feinting as much, and Wilder is not using the lead hand as much. He's not putting it over. Good left from Fury. That looked open-handed. Good right hand to the body by Wilder. Those punches missed from both. 10 seconds left. Good jab by Fury. Wilder sort of rode with that. Punches missed by Fury there. Wilder trying to use the lead hand. Lands a jab to the body. A 10-9 Wilder, man. I mean, Fury did good work there. You know, he went forward and he threw hard shots, but I think Wilder just outboxed him that round with like a punch, with 1 or 2. Parkour Master, finally, you're on time for a stream. We got 2 in the chat. That's good. All right, round 2, because I'm watching one that has no breaks in between. All right, Fury on the front foot again. Wilder tries to jab, misses. Too much leaning back from Wilder with his hands down. You can't do that with someone that's 6'9". If you look at him, good jab to the body by Wilder. He's backing up way too much. Both try hooks. Good jab to the body by Wilder. Wilder needs to use that body jab a lot. Fury returns with his own. Nice jab by Fury. A little step feint and then jab. That's another jab from Wilder to the body. That's his golden shot, man. Good hook by Fury. Wilder's trying to... Yeah, see, he should have done that. He should have feinted a bit more. Oh, good right hand there again. And a jab to the body. But Wilder looks tired. He looks tired here. I don't know what it is. He looks a bit jittery. Good jab by Fury. It's very awkward positioning from Wilder. He misses with the right hand. They clinch. This isn't a bad clinch position because Wilder's not giving anything up. He's winning the round so far. Again, Fury's got a bad habit of not doing much. Too much movement and feints, not enough punching. That jab, I don't know if that landed. Oh, that right hand just missed. Good jab to the body by Wilder. See, this is what he has got to do. He could have done this the whole fight with his energy. A little bit of blood from Wilder. From the mouth. You can see it on his beard. He's got some Vaseline there. He looks really tired now in the second round, man. Something was not right. Jab misses from Wilder. Good double jab. Hits the chest of Fury. Good jabs by both. Fury's had just a bit more on it there, and he headlocks him. Wilder's just looking tired, man. Already. Oh, right hand lands for Wilder. Hits the ear. Good jabs by both. You can't tell me Fury's winning this round, though. Good jabs by both again. See, they're both landing. They both can give it. Too much stepping. Good jab to the body by Fury there. Nice from Fury. That's a good left hook. Wilder tries to jab. He can't really reach. Too much Flinching. Good right hand from Fury. That one was at the back of the head, that second one, though. This is where Fury could take the round. Fury looks so big in there, man. Oh, good right hand by Fury. Jesus. Right hand misses. That one was open-handed. That little flurry at the end by Fury. One, that was after the bell. And two, dude, that's hitting with an open glove. This shit doesn't count, man. Parkour Master. Read the title, man. Wilder versus Fury 2. We're doing like a live commentary. We're looking back at it. There's a replay. Oh, man, that right hand. Fury took that really well. He didn't land shit there, Fury, at the end there. Well, he landed one punch and the rest were missed the overhanded. This is the round, though, where he gets Wilder. So I got a 2-0 Wilder. No offense, but it sounds like you don't like Fury. Man, I was a fan before, but once you cheat, man, you lose respect from me. But trust me, if you listen to this whole thing, it's only 7 rounds anyway. You're going to hear me give props to Fury. I'm not biased, dude. I can say I'm biased to a fighter, but when there's a boxing match, I can't be biased. You just go look at facts. Wilder landed so many more jabs that round, in these 2 rounds. Wilder looking gassed right now, man. It's just bad. With his hands down, good jab by Fury. You know, again, I say that body jab with Wilder is good because, oh, good jab by Fury. That one popped his head back. Wilder blocks that one. He's looking so tired. He's looking way too sweaty, Wilder. Way too sweaty. Fury's really pressuring now. Good jabs by both. Oh, good right hand from Fury. Jesus. Man, he put Wilder way back there. Shit. It's really smart how he's doing it. He's like using awkward movement and feints to, you know, let Wilder. Oh, man, that right hand landed. Wilder misses with the right. It's his footwork there, and Fury lands a jab again. Wilder hits to the chest. Kind of a little fumble there from both. Early on, the clinches didn't look like they were doing much, but man. Oh, good right hand. Nah, I don't think Wilder's in it, man. That's a choke. You can't do that. Wilder was like punching thin air. Oh, I try to throw the right again. Now they're clinching. This is where it becomes a bit of a wrestling match as well. He's got Wilder on that back foot, and he's in such an awkward position. Again, good jab by Fury. Good jab again through the guard by Fury. That jab, see, that's a better jab than the first fight. Man, back of the head, that one. Good kidney punch by Fury. We got a minute left in the third. Wilder's hands are way too low. He's doing that thing where he puts his gloves together. Good jab and right hand by Fury. Wilder tries to hit him in the clinch. Fury really locking his arm up. Wilder's trying to hit him back as well. Boom! Oh, man, back of the head. Wilder gets up straight away. Man, Wilder's looking at the ref pissed off. Jeez, man. Look, you can see Wilder. He grits his teeth and he's... Oh, back of the head. Oh, my God, his legs are gone. Oh, again back of the head. People say that was a knockdown. He got stepped on the arm. Jeez, the ref clearly calls it a slip. Oh, my God, his legs are not there. He's got strong legs, but... Oh, man, he's off freaking balance. Look, they're both staring at each other. Damn that, man. See? Far out. I don't mind Fury that much, but his fans are absolute trash. Look, I think Fury's got some good fans, and I think he's got some really... Look, after that first fight in 2018, Parkour Master, they were just really aggressive. You know, they were really aggressive about the draw. Calling Wilder... Oh, that's clear at the back of the head. You can't debate that. I'm sorry I can't show it because I'll get blocked. But, man, look at this. One, boom, that's back of the head. Don't tell me Wilder turned his head away. Look, he looked at the ref saying, what? Hit me at the back of the head, dude. Look, again, boom, back of the head. Get real. Oh, my God. Oh, freaking hell. Yeah, the Fury fans are just... Look, Joshua fans are much better, but some of them are a bit pushy. Some of the Wilder fans are a bit confused at times, you know. But I think out of everyone, the Fury fans are the worst. They're bad. Like, they're bad. We're in round 2, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Ref is warning Wilder about dirty punches. Again, dude, he did a lot to get, you know, a point taken. He did get a point taken, actually. He actually did. A lot of clinching here. Well, I'm telling you, Wilder's never looked this tired. Good jab by Fury. That right hand just missed. Jab by Wilder to the body. From this point, he doesn't really land anything. That's a trip by Wilder. The crowd are fucking like... See, this is what I'm saying. They think that every time he falls, like that fall, getting up from that takes a lot of energy, you know? Again, too much leaning back from Wilder. Good body shot by Fury. That was a nice whipping body shot in there. Whew, that was sweet. Good jab. Another body shot. Fury is so awkward the way he comes in on the angle. Oh, back of the head again, and he's choking him. Come on, man. Wilder tries. See, Wilder never gave up in this fight, but he didn't adjust. Another headlock from Fury. Look, he's still gripping that. I'm not sure what Wilder's thinking here. Is he thinking, damn, I've got no game plan. I've got no get back. My only answer is the right hand now. I can see Jamal Charlo in the crowd as well. Fury, good southpaw jab there. But I think the thing people missed in this fight was Wilder's clinching techniques. He knew when to smother, and he knew when to stop Fury. Look, even there, he made Fury miss. He tried there with the right hand, but too short, awkward position. Under a minute left. You see what I mean? Like Wilder is just, he's dipping down, but Fury's just leaning on him, man. He's leaning on him. Agreed. People who thought that was rugby are casuals. Well, you know how I think. You know how I am. Have my stance on it. I've made freaking 2 million videos on it. But parkour, I can't even get the freaking full fight on my channel. Like I can't dissect it because high guard from Wilder there. I'm gonna be honest. Fury didn't land too much here. I mean, oh, back of the head again. Come on, man. Too much. 10 seconds left in the fourth. It didn't look like Wilder would get finished here. Oh, right hand sort of misses. Wilder with a rabbit punch. But, like, again, there's a difference between a rabbit punch and an actual deliberate hit to the back of the head. You know, like, if you're hitting, like, if you're trying to hit the other side of the ear from around the head, that's different. But parkour, yeah, it's not a robbery because Fury lost that first fight. I know it's a draw, so I'll take a draw. But from what the fight showed, not what I think, from what the fight showed, okay, Wilder landed more. He was more aggressive. He had more counters. He landed more body shots. He controlled the pace a bit more. And he got 2 10-8 rounds. And he threw more, if I didn't say that already. So I don't quite understand how Fury won. Even the jabs Fury landed were backhands. So legally, those don't even count. Like, you can't actually count those as an actual punch. Man, I don't know. Like, Wilder should have just gone for it. Like, he should have just absolutely swung for fences. Good 1-2 from Fury. Oh, good right hand. Man, Fury's all over him here. I was impressed, though. That was a back of the head punch from Wilder. Again, when you can't see the ref and you punch, That's not your fault. Some clinching there. A lot of dirty boxing here. Good uppercut from Fury. Oh, back of the head again. Come on, man. You gotta get a warning for this. I actually did get warned already, so it doesn't matter. I like what Fury does when he like clinches the arms up. It's like a Muay Thai clinch. Wilder misses there. A little sweep with the arm. See, this extra weight, it helped. It helped Fury. When you weigh 273 pounds and the other guy's skinnier and lighter, that's another back of the head shot. More headlocks, more chokes. Wilder's just got to wrestle. He should train with an MMA fighter. Man. Oh, here comes the body shot. Off balance. Boom. Come on, dude. That body shot looked hard, but if you look at the replay, Fury tripped him. So it was sort of like it was like half a trip and then like the punch at the same time. But that is a 10-8 round there. Oh my god, back of the head again. More headlocks from Fury. Wilder didn't have an answer. There's no denying him. Right hand misses. He's off balance. The rope save him. Boom, back of the head again. Uppercut by Fury. Oh my god. Wilder has got the heart of a lion though. He's off balance so badly here. Hands are too low from Wilder. Oh my god, another back of the head shot. Come on, man. What is this? It's okay. Anthony Joshua will finish Fury and become undisputed champion. Hashtag Team AJ. I agree, Parkour. Uppercut by Fury. Hold on, I'll get to that comment in a sec. Man, that looked like it was the back of the head again. Body shot sort of by Fury. That's a choke right there. Come on, dude. Fury now got Wilder in the corner. But Wilder's smothering and he's leaning back. Come on, dude. Oh, this is where the ref takes a point. So Wilder actually wins his round. What was it? 10-8? Would it be? Or 9-9 or 10-9? Because the points deducted? I got to look back at it, man. But he lost this round. He got a point deducted. Wilder tries to jab and misses. I think Wilder's got to learn to... Oh, this was good from Wilder. He turned on the ropes. Good body shot from Wilder there. Whew. Man, heating up. Yeah, Parkour, I think Anthony beats him. I think his style is all wrong for Fury. Fury does not do well with body punches. He doesn't deal well with someone that throws a good jab. He doesn't deal well with people that actually are stronger than him and more explosive than him. He does not deal well with the pressure. He doesn't deal well with the combinations either. I'm not talking about freaking Christian Hammer. Like, Christian Hammer is not good. I'm sorry. But that guy's slow. Chisora out of shape the first time. And he just didn't do anything the second time. Because Wilder doesn't throw combos like AJ. The most combo you'll see from Wilder is a 1-2-3. That's it. And that's rare to see. Yeah, see how they show the freaking knockdown? They don't show the trip. I want to see the feet here. I want to see the feet. Oh my god, they cut it off. We're in round 6 now. I just think AJ's going to hit him with that uppercut. He's going to hit him with that uppercut. And he's going to hurt him bad or knock him out. I think AJ really does a job with him. Oh, that was sweet from Fury. Those body shots were really good. Good uppercut from Wilder. Back of the head shot from Fury. Yeah, that was a back of the head shot. Again, people are saying Wilder hits at the back of the head, but he's hitting on the other side of the shoulder. Oh, man. That's a bad headlock, that one. He should get a point for that. That was really bad, that one. The ref had a lot to do in this fight. Yeah, a lot of a big job to do. Good jab from both. Look, Wilder smothers here. He smothers there. He does a good job. But he does it again here. Watch. Here we go. He stiff arms him and he keeps him off. Yeah, he keeps him off there. If Fury thinks he can do this to AJ, I don't understand how. Because Joshua is stronger than Wilder. Oh my God, back of the head again, man. Come on, man. 2 points. A minute and a half left. Fury with the uppercut. Wilder tries with the jab. Good block from Wilder. Now it's an inside fight. Uppercut from Wilder. Uppercut from Fury. Another uppercut from Wilder. Uppercut misses from Fury. That one lands. When you get hit in the back of the head and you can't get your equilibrium and you can't get your thoughts back, Wilder tried to land the right hand with Fury coming in. Back of the head shot. Again. Man, I got to recount how many freaking back of the head shots there were. Oh, good left hook from Wilder. This is high-level stuff from Wilder in terms of... look at Fury's face. He's got a messed up face, dude. And Wilder didn't even throw much from round 3 onwards. Again, he's taking a good look at Wilder here. He's leaning on the... Oh, man, that jab... Well, man, Wilder had freaking nothing this last 30 seconds. That right hand missed. A lot of leaning. Let me tell you something, though. If Joshua had Wilder hurt like this, he would have finished him already. Like, he probably would have finished him in the 4th round. For Fury to have taken another 4 rounds to do it, I don't know if he can do it again in the rematch. Because Fury's not doing this to AJ. Bob Arum's making too much of that good thinking Pulev and Fury beat AJ. I think Fury could beat AJ. I'm not saying he can't. I think he can, but I think AJ is much better than Fury. For people saying Fury's the better boxer, Fury landed 80 punches in the Wilder fight. Okay, when he was on the back foot. Okay. Joshua landed like 120. Okay, against Ruiz. So that just shows you who's the more accurate and busier guy off of the back foot. That shows you AJ's the better boxer on the back foot. I don't care about all this Philly shell slipping and sliding stuff. It's just ridiculous at this point. I mean, Fury just does not throw enough. He doesn't throw enough, and AJ's gonna... He'll be on him. He'll be on his ass from start to finish. But like I said, Fury hits hard, but AJ hits harder. And I think if AJ hurt Wilder like this, he would have finished him. This is hard to watch as a Wilder fan, but hey, man, it's boxing and, it's what happens. Wilder trying to pull with the jab here. This is where he finishes Wilder. Good left hook from Wilder. Man, he had to go for it here. He cannot go on the back foot again against a guy this big. No way. No way. Wilder's just walking backwards now. Fury putting that pressure on. Jab to the body by Fury. Oh, another jab. Yeah, Wilder's getting hurt here. That right hand just missed from Wilder. I feel like Wilder's going to wear different gloves next time as well. These ones seem a bit... Good left hook from Fury. Puts him on the ropes, back in the center. I feel like those gloves just... I don't know. Wilder went for it again there. Right hand by Wilder. Big swing and a miss there. Boy. Wilder's going to come in shape like the first fight. All right, here we go. Boom, right hand. That one blocked. Man. When I saw it, I disagree with the stoppage. But Wilder's like saying, why'd you stop it? And then he said, Wilder said to Mike Bradley, why did you do that at the stoppage? Man. All right. So I'll let that play. Answer some questions here. True, but AJ knocked Klitschko out, the same guy who went 12 rounds with Fury, and in my opinion was winning the last 2 rounds and had Fury hurt. Who? Klitschko had Fury hurt? You know what, man? I've watched like highlights and like different rounds. The thing with me though is Fury made it easier on himself in that fight. Like he just boxed. He just didn't throw much. He just jabbed. You can see in that fight he hits Klitschko at the back of the head as well. And you know, in like awkward positions, like when you turn your back on him for a bit. But he did it the easy way. AJ had a Klitschko in the 5th, but he got careless and then he gassed, and then Klitschko almost had him out of the 5th, and then he knocked him down in the 6th, and then it was a war. AJ did finish him though. But I think AJ's performance was more exciting, more thrilling, and more proven. But I think Fury did an easier job. I'll be honest. I think Fury did an easier job. If AJ hit Fury with that left hook that Wilder threw, he would have put Fury in the casket. If AJ hit Fury with that left hook that Wilder threw, which hook from Wilder? The one in the 12th round where he knocked Fury down? Is that the left hook you're talking about? I think AJ's got a harder left hook than Wilder. Not by too much, but by a little bit. He throws it a bit tighter and he turns a bit more on it. And because he's got a bit more muscle, because it does help, he hits a bit harder with that specific punch. So yeah. I can't wait for the trilogy though, you know. Oh yeah. I don't even know if AJ would hit Fury as he was going down like that. Maybe. Yeah, it depends. I think Fury can knock Fury out with one punch. You know, I see a lot of people say that AJ doesn't have a one punch knockout sort of power ratio, but I think he does. But when you fight guys like Takam and Ruiz and you know Parker, right? Those guys are very tough, and they're gonna go until the end. Okay, they're not gonna give in. You know, even who else? Brazil. Those are very tough guys. You know, so like they're not gonna go. They're not gonna go straight away. If they get knocked down, they'll get back up. Unless they get hit by Wilder. How does Wilder beat Fury in the trilogy? Wilder beats Fury in the trilogy like he beat him in the first fight. Come in at 215, 212 pounds, like a cruiserweight almost. Throw that jab to the chest, that jab to the solar plexus, that jab to the body, but do it going forward. Don't take a back step. Throw the overhands, throw the uppercuts. Beat Fury on volume. Beat him with output. Kind of like Usman in the MMA, sort of similar to that. Or like, you know, all the Mexican fighters that just came forward and threw punches. Because Fury can't deal with it. People call him a defensive genius, but he can't actually deal with it. He can deal with pressure from guys that throw punches with low output. Low output in terms of Christian Hammer, even Chisori didn't throw much in the second fight. All these European guys don't throw much, you know. So Wilder beats him by being aggressive, using his jab to the face as well, and just throwing, you know, throwing hell, man. I don't know if Wilder can beat him because Fury switched up his game plan in the second by being more aggressive and dirty boxing. Yeah, when you get hit in the back of the head, that makes a big difference, but that's illegal, hitting people in the back of the head. But Wilder came in and he got rushed, so he didn't have time. So for me, Fury just played his ace. Fury does not have anything else. He just played his ace. He played his ace, and that's it. Fury's going to do that same thing in the third fight. You can't do anything else. He's either going to run around the ring like he did the first time, or he's going to do that. Which one do you think he's going to do? He's going to do the same thing he did in the second fight, but Wilder's just going to have to meet him in the middle. And if he meets him in the middle and Wilder throws that right hand straight down the middle, he'll knock Fury out. Just with this fight, he was on the back foot and he had no space. He needs space a bit. He needs to come forward. Can't do it on the back foot. If you do it on the back foot, then if you do it on the back foot, you need to have like freaking Roy Jones Jr. or freaking Floyd Mayweather counters. So I think Wilder does beat him in the trilogy. As far as I'm concerned, it's 1-1 at this point. It's not 2-0 like everyone's saying. But the first fight was a draw. That's the official result of it. So, yeah. If you got more questions, feel free to ask. I'll be on for a bit longer. But it's very interesting, all these other channels talking about it. Do you reckon White beats Fury and Wilder? Mr. Shelton, where did you come from? Good to see you. Where am I seeing you from, Mr. Shelton? Are you from BFTB's channel? It's good to see you, Mr. Shelton. Oh, good to see you. Do you reckon White beats Fury and Wilder? I'm going to answer that right now. I'm going to answer the first question, which is, do you reckon White beats Wilder? No. I don't think White beats Wilder. I think White versus Wilder ends like Wilder versus Brazil. I will give White 6 rounds. I think White will let his hands go more, but I think that Marius Vac fight, nah. I had White more of a chance against Wilder in 2018 than I do now. Because White's look more vulnerable now than he has earlier. And I did watch Chisora versus White back, and I thought Chisora won. Actually scored it. Mr. Shelton says, you know what, the troll slayer in the building. Oh, man, is he a troll slayer or what? Oh, man. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen BFTB for a while, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. I've emailed him because I saw his older video about Wilder's resume, and he said Malik Scott was number 12 in the WBC, and Johan Duhaupas was number 4. And I emailed him and I said, if you have those documents, send them to me so I can see, because it said Malik at that time when Wilder fought him was 23 in the WBC. So I want to see if he's right on that, because he tells the truth. BFTB always tells the truth. But I'm not saying he's right every single time, but when it comes to, I reckon 99% of the time he's right. But Parkour Master, I think White can beat Fury, because Fury doesn't do well. Sorry, I'll get back to this. I think White can beat Fury, honestly. Fury doesn't deal well with the body punches. He does not deal well with the body jabs, and I don't think White throws a good body jab. I think he does not throw a good one at all. I think he throws those hooks to the body, though. Whew, they're nasty. Okay, they're nasty. White is trash. BFT. Look, I like White, but the dude's not. He's so disrespectful, and I'm very disappointed in him lately. The past 18 months, I've been very disappointed in him. And ever since White has been salty about the loss and is still talking trash to AJ this day. Yeah, it's funny you say that, because he does talk trash, but then in Saudi Arabia, they were talking and they were actually getting along. They're wishing each other good luck. So I don't know what it is. I want to see that. Actually, you know what? To be fair, you know what I want? I want AJ versus Pulev because that's done. That's the contract's signed, guys. That's a done deal. That's sealed. And then I want, I want AJ versus White. And I don't want excuses from White saying, "Oh, my shoulder went." That's your fault. You should have thrown hooks to the body instead, right? Then rather than over the straight right. White isn't beating any top tier fighters. Well, he's not beating Wilder. It can please tell me how he's going to manage to land the left hook because he doesn't have another punch that's going to do it. Not even the overhand right. Because usually when people don't have power and they throw an overhand right with all they've got, they can knock you out. Also, I reckon Parker beats White in a rematch. I think so too. Because that was a close fight. That fight, I think I had Parker winning the first round. The second round got called a knockdown, but it was a headbutt. So Parker won that round, in my eyes, because the headbutt was bullcrap. And then White won a few rounds, and then White got the knockdown in round 9, and then Parker got the knockdown in round 12. Pulev says he'll pull out if Wilder does. Man, why does everyone want to copy what Wilder says? Everything Wilder says, oh, I'm going to do that. If Wilder doesn't pull out, I won't pull out. Because who's Pulev going to fight? Pulev needs activity. He needs to fight early. If he waits, there's no point. Like, at least Ortiz, when the opportunities presented itself, he went for them twice with Wilder. Okay? Now Ortiz is just free to do what he wants. He's proven to be elite. He's proven to be elite already. Parkour Master says, because the first knockdown was a headbutt, but I guess the ref thinks White's head is a punch. Because White threw a punch, but it missed. It like, you know, if you put your hand on your chest and you just turn it and you just push your hand across your body with your knuckles, that's what it was. It was a punch that just went across the chest. Like, it just skimmed past. But the ref thought that Parker got hit on the chin. But because his White's back was in the way, he thought it was a knockdown. You can see on the replay, it hits his head and the punch misses. Pulev is known for pulling out. I'm actually going to look up what... See, BFTB, like, he got me to do my research, right? Pulev pulls out. Let's type up Pulev pulls out. What does BFTB say? He says, oops, or something? BFTB... Sorry, Kubrat Pulev. Oh, he pulled out for the Joshua one. Yeah, I knew that one. Why can't Joshua just fight Pulev then? I think Pulev will put up a good fight, though. He'll come with everything he's got. This is his last chance. But I'm looking at some pictures. My God, Joshua's much bigger. He's much bigger. Yeah, Pulev. I think Pulev's good, man. I think he's good. Oh, look at this. I got a comment on my channel from a guy called Sam. Oh, yeah, that's what he says, Mr. Shelton. Whoopsie. I got a comment on my channel for the Wilder versus Fury fight. Watcher, my cards align with the 4 people that do the CompuBox numbers. Yours do not. So there is no proof of your punch counts. CompuBox are ringside. You're watching it from camera views. You can't see and hear it up close like they can. Take the L again. Cool. So you exposed yourself because I mark the punches down from what the camera shows. When a commentator says jab from Fury and the jab misses, they're not watching it properly. The guys that do CompuBox are old men with glasses with clickers. I'm not going to trust them to put punches landed and thrown. That's just ridiculous. Pulev has a good jab. I completely agree. See, Pulev, for me, okay, look, BFTB and a couple other members of the LDBC, they might think Pulev is trash. I think Pulev is good. I think he is. However, I don't think he's got much for AJ. If he's going to win, he's going to win if he lands some monster punch out of nowhere or if he just outboxes AJ, which I doubt he will. Pulev can fight Chisora and Wilder can fight Ruiz for making the excuses title. And Fury and AJ can fight. Making excuses title. What do you mean? What do you mean making excuses title? Pulev already fought Chisora. Um, Pulev beat Chisora. I mean, Chisora got robbed, but Pulev beat him. They should put microchips in boxing gloves to count the punches. I think that's a good idea, like really small ones. So like there's no interference. Um, I think that's a good idea. I don't know where they'd exactly put them on the glove, on top, inside. I'm not sure, but I guess it might be a bit inaccurate. Like if you end up like touching the ropes or touching the corner or touching the arm, but that's not a bad idea. I think that if they found a way, maybe they've tried it. They do it in the amateur ranks, I believe. Oh, they sort of they count the punches. So like when Wilder was in the Olympics in Brazil, they used to count the punches. They didn't used to do 10 nines. They just used to count who's landed the better punches. If you throw 10 punches and like two clean ones land, they're only going to count those two punches, which I find is a bit silly, but that's how it goes. That's just how they work it. They'll count those punches like that. But yeah, it's not a bad idea, Mr. Shelton. I think it's all right. Oh man, Ferguson versus Gaethje is finally happening. I just saw a video. That's the UFC. Man, I'm always going to like boxing more than the UFC. Because in the UFC, look, a lot of shitty things with negotiations and ducking and boxing. It's okay, it's bad. But in the UFC, it's really bad. It's really bad in the UFC. And when people lose, man, the MMA fans are really bad. Like boxing fans, I have much better fans. MMA fans do not. Terrible fans. Like, if you lose in that, you lose fans like with the click of a finger. It's ridiculous. It's really bad. But yeah, I see Eddie Hearn coming out with talks of AJ and Fury. And like I see Hatman putting up videos saying, "Oh, there's negotiations, offers have been made." No offers have been made. No offers have been made at all. No, I'm not from England, Mr. Shelton. I'm not. I've been. It's nice. It's nice there. Boxing Squares put up a video. Alison Beck, Makhmudov, the line is coming. Who put this? You know what the problem with some YouTube channels are? They look at one like prospect, and they what do you call it? They immediately say, "Oh, this is the next big thing." Let me tell you something. If Daniel Dubois loses to Joyce, no one's going to talk about him. I will. I'm going to still talk about the loser of that. Some people are saying this new up-and-coming person reminds me of George Foreman. Oh my God, get out of here. No one is like George Foreman now. No one will ever be like him. I can't see the other comments. Oh no, Shelton, I'm reading comments from a YouTube video. It's all good. You guys are the only ones commenting here. Beverly Rose boxing is live. She's part of the LDBC as well. Man, I'm gonna see who uploaded a video on Wilder today. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, Mr. Shelton. I hope Tony wins. Yeah, I hope Tony Ferguson does win. Mr. Shelton goes, oh lol, yeah. Who knows counterpunch boxing news, guys? In the comments, do you know what channel that is? Have you heard of that channel? Surely you've seen it. Oh my God, True School Sports. Oh, that's what it was. Dubois versus I'll be back in a sec, guys. Hold on. Just a sec, people. Oh my lord, I'm back. All right. Yeah, so that channel, right? It's a Wilder Hater channel. All right, what's new? But man, some of the shit from some of these other channels is bad. Like really, they lie so much, man. It's just ridiculous. Like, you know, Fanon Boxing, come on, Mr. Shelton, you must know Fanon. Fanon Boxing or Fanon Boxing. Man, that channel is great. I love that channel. I love that channel. I'm going to listen to his live stream later. I was listening to like about 15 minutes of it earlier today. But yeah, the LDBC runs YouTube boxing. I mean, the LDBC got a good push, man. They got a good push, you know. Oh yeah, they got a good push. I think some of the other channels that make the troll videos of the LDB, look, I'm gonna say something. Like some of the people that are in the LDBC, I think are a bit too what's the word I'm gonna use here? I think they get a bit too flustered with the whole race thing. But they make good points about it. I think sometimes some of them jump on it a bit too eager. And I think that's why people misjudge them. And they just jump to conclusions. And I'm only talking about like a couple members of the LDBC that I can't even remember. Fanon the GOAT. Most definitely. Dude, you can't debate with BFTB, you can't debate with Fanon, and you can't debate with me. That's for sure. You cannot debate with me at all. Like, no way. Parkour Master says, are you Jamaican? Mr. Shelton says, am I Jamaican? I don't know who's asking each other. Sorry, my sister went on my laptop and typed that. Oh, no, I'm not Jamaican. I don't know. Look at me. Do I look freaking Jamaican to you? No, I do not. What else is on? Fury says, Tyson Fury says Deontay Wilder's still bigger threat than Anthony Joshua. I'm not so sure now. Even though I think Wilder beats him. Maybe it's even. Maybe it's even on that. Who knows? Who have we got? Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin. Who wins that? You reckon? Because that one could be an upset, you know. I'm not kidding. Like some of the weaknesses Dillian has, Povetkin can definitely get on to. That's all I'm saying. Like he can definitely capitalize on. Like crazy. If you got any questions, feel free to put them through. See, I gotta get more people on here, man. I wonder if I put LDBC in my title, if I get people. Man. I don't know, dude. I'm just checking some of my notifications as well. You know when you get freaking spam and everything. Spam from shit you haven't even subscribed to. Errol Spence tells Sean Paul, no rematch, I have bigger fish to fry. Who else? Terence Crawford called out by Jordanis Ugas. Says he already beat Bud once and will do it again. I don't think Terence wants that fight at all. Mr. Shelton says, watch where you from, my guy. Oh, come on, man. You don't recognize the accent? Try guess, man. Try guess. Parkour Masters, do you think Cruz beats Cejudo? Man, I hope Cruz wins because I'm a Cruz fan. I think Cruz can beat Cejudo. You know what the only thing in the way of that is? Actually, there's two things in the way of that. Okay. One, Cruz hasn't fought in 3 years. And you'll attract a bunch of trolls putting LDBC in the title. Maybe I should do that. Hold on, let me put hashtag LDBC, right? Because I'm telling you, dude, people get offended. They seriously do. I don't think it even worked, but it doesn't matter. Nah, I'm not from there, Shelton. Next time when I go live, I will though. Definitely. I hope Cruz wins. So Cruz is injured, hasn't fought for 3 years. I think Cejudo has the power, but Cruz has the awkward style that beat Dillashaw and Faber. I know that Cejudo finished Dillashaw in like a round, okay. But I don't know, dude. Like an inactive Dillashaw. I think Cruz really can beat Cejudo. I really don't like Cejudo. I really don't like him. I don't think he's good. I don't think he can even box. I think he's really bad for the sport. Whoa, Mr. Shelton, very close. In one of them, this one should be easy. Because let me tell you something. From one of those places, there are Wilder haters on YouTube. There are channels from one of those countries that are Wilder channels on YouTube. Let me just play something quick here.
Appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, DJ Einstein, I'm kind of with you on.
That was just phenomenal. Oh, Mr. Shelton, no, man. You mentioned two of them just before. It's one of them, though. That punch was behind the head. Which punch, Parkour Master? Which punch was behind the head? I don't know which punch was behind the head. Yeah, it's not Ireland, Mr. Shelton. Yeah, finally you got it. Mr. Shelton, you got it. You got it. Not, you know what? It's not really on the scene of boxing. You know, you don't get much of it down here. You don't. So Cejudo punched Dillashaw behind the head. Let me see. I'm going to type it in YouTube now. So Cejudo versus Dillashaw. No, I remember he hit him on the chin pretty clean. Let me see. It went for like not even a freaking minute, so I should be able to see it. Let me see. He hit him behind the head. Oh, freaking. It wasn't even a minute. It was really quick. All right. Let's see if he hits him behind the head. Because Dillashaw underestimated him. Dillashaw got way too low. He's going way too low with him. He pushed him. He kicked him. Oh, yeah, that was behind the back of the head. Yeah. But Dillashaw's an idiot. I don't like Dillashaw, so I'm happy he lost. And this is going from someone who does not like Dillashaw. Yeah, no, that was behind the back of the head. Have you seen how many times Cruz has been hit on the back of the head? Hey, Mr. Shelton, BFTB, I've been watching some of his videos back, and I've been watching like ones from like early 2019, like January, February, like where all the trolls used to come in. And there was this one guy talking about Joshua and Wilder's resume. And he was saying like, you know how BFTB brings up the thing of like when Joshua was number 2 in the WBC. I'm just going to type it in. Number 2 in the WBC, and then he pulled out because like they went for Charles Martin, and like BFTB was saying to the guy, Joshua fought no one to get in the rankings, and then the guy from the UK is like, he was a troll for sure, but he was like, oh, it must be the gold medal that got him to that position, and BFTB just like repeated what he said, and he's like, it was the gold medal that got him to that position. Like he said that as if like, are you stupid? And then he's like, but because yeah, it's a bit later then, Mr. Shelton. And he said because Wilder got a bronze medal, he was ranked lower. because two people in the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games got a bronze medal. He was like ranked 30th in the WBC. I mean, how stupid do you have to be? The gold medal means nothing. The gold medal means nothing in terms of rankings in the freaking WBC. All BFTB said to that guy is because Joshua had money and promotion behind him. Wilder did not. You know, the whole resume talk, there's no point. They both got good resumes. Okay? Who's Fury got on his resume? He's got Klitschko and Wilder. And he cheated. He cheated in the Wilder fight. I don't get it. I think from now on, I'm going to freaking do live streams and just put LDBC in the title. And if people want to debate, they're going to hop on. Because this whole virus thing is just ridiculous. And I will debate people. I will be debating people. If they want to. It's going to be fun. Oh, man. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't even claim to be a part of the LDBC. What is the Lions Den boxing community? I don't claim to be a part of it. But guess what? I like the LDBC. And I am a fan of it. So, you know, I think it's fine. He cheated Klitschko too, remember? Oh, yes, he did. After? Was it after? Like the Nandrolone? Cocaine as well. That's what he had. He's a career cheat. So his legacy is already tarnished. I know the LDBC don't like Joshua. I'm a Joshua fan. I'm a very big Joshua fan. I love the guy. Well, I love Wilder too. Bro, my fight got cancelled because of the virus. Yeah, you mentioned like back in January. How many amateur fights you had now, Parkour? How many amateur fights you had now? My fight got cancelled because of the virus. Yeah, man. But who would be there? 3 judges, a ref, the 2 fighters, and the coaches in the corner. I don't think anyone will get infected. Everyone will be away from each other. You know? So it wouldn't be bad. But yeah, he did cheat with Klitschko. We used to rock with AJ until he started ducking Wilder and Ortiz. Look, the whole Ortiz thing, I mean, you got people saying that Ortiz turned down the AJ fight, but they weren't playing fair market value. They offered less, Wilder offered more. Ortiz took the fight that paid more, and the I was supposed to be on the undercard of AJ versus Pulev. Jokes. That would be cool, man. That would be cool. Wilder paid Ortiz more. Not freaking 6 to 5 weeks late notice to get paid less. Not gonna do it, man. Not gonna do it. Why should I get paid less and fight someone who's a world champion who already avoided me when I can fight the guy that I almost knocked out for more in Las Vegas where the fight would actually generate more money? Please. And then, yes, the mandatory and everything. Yeah, I'm not even saying AJ is like really scared of Ortiz, but I do think he thinks, shit, that's a hard fight for me. And that's a hard fight for Joshua. Okay? That's a hard fight for him. I think with the Wilder thing, I think Eddie Hearn did a good job. He kept him away. He kept him away. Kept him away from Wilder. Let's fight Povetkin. Because the fight will sell. WBO and WBA mandatory. Not just WBA, WBO mandatory. He had him in. Like, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. I don't get it at all. But I still rock with AJ. I like the dude. He's a good fighter. But I have Wilder slightly as a favorite against him. Because of 2 things. Power and defense. Because I think Wilder's defensively better than AJ. At this moment. Fight got cancelled. Yeah, man. From now on, I'm putting LDBC in, man. I'm putting it in. I had a fight before the virus and won a round on points. That's good. Where did you fight again? Middleweight or welterweight? It was one of them, I remember. I remember it was one of them. Jesus. Middleweight. Oh, there we go. Yeah. What are you, like 5'10"? I remember because I did the Andy Sangiv versus Jake Paul stream. I did that one, and you were like talking about it. But I think that's it for YouTube boxing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think KSI versus Jake Paul happens. I don't. I did call out someone. I call out someone to be on the undercard. I call out that Ace Ibanez, that Hawaiian dude, but he didn't want it. He didn't want it. He did not want it, which is fine. I mean, I got 8,000 subs. I almost got more than him. He's got what, like 12,000? But I don't care now. That's like 2 years ago. Just like Wilder AJ. You're 5'9". Oh, there you go. I'm trying to cut down to welterweight though because I'm too heavy. 5'9.5". All right. You're Errol Spencer's height. Too heavy. What's your body type? Are you bulky? Are you like skinnier, like an ectomorph? I think if you move down into welterweight, that would be better. You got to measure your reach as well, because you're going to have a serious advantage at welterweight if you cut down. Because 5'9" is tall for welterweight. Look at Errol Spence; he's one of the biggest welterweights there. I think Ugas is like 5'10". You know, that guy's got 4 losses and he's still being avoided. I'll wait for some more questions. I think maybe tomorrow I'll go live again. I think going live on a daily basis will be good. Canelo versus Jacobs, behind the scenes look. Parkour master. Well, there you go. Then it should be easier to cut the weight. It should be easier, you know. Because I cut it like that. I cut it with ease. I cut it with ease, man. Like, not even a contest. Oh my god. Yeah, just go down to welterweight, man. I'm gonna finish up here. Thank you for tuning in, guys. That was good. Next time we might get some trolls in here. I'm gonna have to make you a mod, Parkour. I'm gonna have to make you a mod. So that's good. All right, I'm out. Peace. Damn, it didn't go off. When you going live next? Tomorrow, I think. Me? Or wait, do I fight it? You'll see. All right. Yeah, it's all right.